Verify This. Building trust in a world of data breaches and digital threats, one episode at a time. All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be tackling multi-factor authentication.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people think they know what it is, and they think they know if it's good or bad or how good it is.
Right.
But we're going to go deep.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to unpack it.
We're going to get into some of the nitty-gritty and,
Exactly.
how secure is it really?
I think everybody knows what multi-factor authentication is, at least on a basic level.
Mm-hmm.
Like you log into your bank account,
Right.
and it texts you a code to your phone.
Yep.
You put in that code.
Right.
Maybe use your fingerprint on your phone, too, for some apps.
Uh-huh.
That's multi-factor authentication.
I did.
But how secure are these things, actually? You know?
It's a good question because I think
Like, is it just a feel-good thing, or is it actually keeping the bad guys out?
it's definitely more than just a feel-good thing.
Okay.
It's definitely
Very good to hear.
effective. It's been very effective. There was a study by Microsoft that said that enabling MFA can block over 99% of account compromise attacks.
Okay.
So that's
huge.
That's huge. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal.
So it is actually effective.
It is effective. It has been shown to be effective.
Yes.
Why
are we even talking about this then? Like, if it stops 99% of attacks, like, I'm good, right?
Well, technology is always evolving, and the bad guys are always trying to find ways around things.
Oh, no. So they're getting around it.
They are getting around it and finding ways to bypass these traditional MFA methods.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like, what are they doing?
So, like, SIM swapping is one way.
SIM swapping.
Yeah, have you ever heard of that?
I think so, but I don't really know what it is.
Okay, so basically an attacker will trick your phone company into transferring your phone number to their device.
What?
Yeah, so then they can intercept those MFA codes that are being sent to your...
So, like, they pretend to be you.
Exactly.
They call up Verizon or T-Mobile or whoever, and they're like, yeah, I lost my phone. Can you switch it over to this other phone?
Yep, and then they can get all your texts and calls.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
Another thing is just user fatigue.
User fatigue. What's that?
Think about all those security prompts we get all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy to just click through them without really thinking.
Oh, yeah. You just want to get into your app?
Exactly. And that can open the door for an attacker, if you're not paying attention.
Okay. So what are we supposed to do?
Well, there are companies out there working on solutions.
Okay.
One company I've been following is V2Verify.
V2Verify.
Yeah, they're doing some interesting things.
Okay. So what are they doing?
They're using voice authentication.
Voice authentication.
Uh-huh.
Like with my voice.
Yep. Your voice is unique, like a fingerprint. And they can use that to verify your identity.
So, like, how does that work?
So you get a call.
Okay.
You say a phrase. Uh-huh.
And you're in.
Wow.
No more juggling codes or apps.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's more secure.
Well, it can be more secure.
Okay.
Because it's harder for an attacker to mimic your voice.
I guess so, but like, what if they have a recording of my voice?
That's a good question.
Like, couldn't they just play that?
It's not that easy. V2Verify analyzes different aspects of your voice in real time.
Yeah.
Like intonation rhythm, even tiny behavioral cues.
Oh, wow.
It's very difficult for a recording to pass muster.
Oh, okay.
Plus, they also use a randomized one-time PI.
Oh, so it's like two-factor in one.
Exactly. It's like multi-factor within a single interaction.
Wow, that's really interesting.
It is. It's a very clever approach.
So are they saying that voice is like the future of authentication?
Or it's definitely a promising approach.
All right.
Especially as we move toward a more voice-activated world.
Yeah. I mean, we're already using our voices for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're using voice assistants, smart devices.
It makes sense that authentication would follow suit.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I guess the takeaway here
Yeah.
is that things are changing fast,
Uh-huh.
and we need to be ready to adapt.
Absolutely. MFA is great,
It is good.
but it's not perfect.
Yeah, nothing's perfect.
We need to be aware of its limitations and open to exploring new solutions.
I think that's a really good point.
You know,
Especially solutions that make security less of a chore.
right.
Because, like, nobody wants to be messing around with all these codes and stuff.
Exactly. Security shouldn't be a burden.
Yeah, it should be easy and seamless.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it, folks. That's our deep dive on multi-factor authentication.
Yeah.
Hope you learned something.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
What do you think the future of authentication holds?
Mm-hmm.
Is voice the next big thing?
What do you think?
Let us know on social media.
Yeah, hit us up.
So hopefully this deep dive has given everyone listening a little bit more insight into this whole world of digital trust, and maybe even inspired you to take some steps to boost your own online security. Because ultimately, it's about asking yourself, how much do you trust the digital world? And what are you doing to protect yourself within it?
That's a great question to leave everyone with.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, everybody. We'll see you next time.